and finally starts. Although road closing, deviations and vehicle exclusion zones for Asian-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit began until next week. Police blocked 4th Street in Mission Street and started to establish a heavy business fence on Thursday morning. Apec in San Francisco had to visit street closures and transportation problems disappointed. Drivers shouted questions and epitches in park control officers as they drowned for traffic blocks. A spokesman at Emergency Management Department of City temporary closing is expected, but will be adjusted to Moscone Center Nob Hill hotels surrounding areas exchange zones in vicinity of Monday-Tuesday until Friday near Monday-Tuesday. The official program has changed on Thursday morning and now calls for traffic effects at 10 o'clock around the Moscone Center. However, the stuck drivers in Soma traffic experienced heavy backups on Thursday, and city officials acknowledge that programs may change. On Thursday morning, heavy iron fence sections, 4th Street in front of the meter 10 feet height stacked.He moved across street where he started to place on his lane. Major street closures. One in an area defined by Sunday streets of Harrison 2nd 5th Streets. One on Nob Hill on 2 vehicle exclusion zones. Pedestrians will be allowed to regions, but will be excluded from closest areas to event venues. City officials coordinate the publication of information about street closures, deviations, Muni route changes and parking restrictions. But the U.S. Secret Service directs security transportation plans. According to the U.S. Secretary Service Assistant Jeremy Brown, both Nob Hill and Soma closing will last until Friday, November 17. Next week, Exploreratorium and Embarcadero are expected to start on Wednesday at noon and launching an additional street that lasts that day. Mayor Bre Breed told journalists and on Thursday, local traffic will be bad where residents can imagine or transition from north to south in random areas of city. Next week, he called on local residents to use public transport as much as possible. However, even using Muni will be a challenge. Apec also pushes changes in transit system, including wired vehicles. Central Metro forces it be directed to old route of Embarcadero on T3rd and King Streets Market Street Metro. While Apec caused major short-term interruptions in San Francisco, Bre Breed told journalists on Thursday, in general, the summit will be great for our city. He said. He showed that 53 million economic influence expected by local authorities. At same time seeing positive experience of city, honorable and journalists' influx. Whether San Francisco's perception of abandonment. We know it would be a challenging time for us, Bre Breed said at a news conference on Thursday. But if I know something about San Francisco, we're always on the occasion at difficult times. And it's no different.